The worst part of war was losing friends. Their memories remain raw more than 50 years later.
And you'd read the Stars and Stripes and they'd say, only 243 killed this week, because the week before there was 300 killed. And I'd read that as headlines and I'd say, my goodness, what if I was in that only, you know?
Up on the hill was a little church. And out from it was a graveyard. And so one day I went up there. And what you seen was military personnel laid out. Some of them was soaked with oil, where they had fished them out of the surf. There was the vehicles that were hit coming in didn't make it. The oil was in the water. And I didn't stay long because, it's heartbreaking.
On the other side of the road, on July the 25th, they just wiped out a direct hit with a 500-pounder. I don't know how many. They never did tell you. If you lost one, if you lost two, if you lost a half a dozen, the next day went on just like nothing ever happened.
That was probably about the hardest thing I've had to do, is going out picking your friends' bodies up and bringing them back.
Well, we lost one boy. He said, he left me a message. He said, I can't stand another invasion. So we found his shoes next morning.
Just jumped overboard?
And we looked for him because, we'd been steaming all night.